Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the channel. My name is Sabrina Naayantara, and this is Manifest with Naayantara. As the title suggests, I wanted to talk to you about alternate realities and our ability to choose the reality that we actually truly want. The first thing I'm going to do is just discuss with you a little bit about the quantum mechanics behind this. I am not a scientist, I am not a quantum physicist, but I'm going to explain it to you in a way that I understood it. There is a very well-known experiment called the Double Slit Experiment, and I suggest that you look this up. Again, that's called the Double Slit Experiment. In the experiment, the scientists concluded that an electron can be in multiple places simultaneously. The electrons themselves created a pattern called the interference pattern, also known as the wave function. So they ended up looking like cascading, like a wave in this pattern. The scientists then went a step further and decided that they wanted to observe the electrons. Once they brought observation into the mix, the electrons behaved in a completely different way and decided to be fixed in one spot. So instead of being in this cascading wave function, this interference pattern, it was no longer a pattern. They were now in a fixed point. So what happened in the experiment to cause such a drastic difference? They added an ingredient, and the ingredient they added was observation. Now, how does this relate to us as human beings? Well, everything that we see and everything that we are, the universe itself, is made up of two main elements, and that is energy and matter. Electrons are subatomic particles, and subatomic particles are matter. So what does that mean? That means that the reality that we perceive, that we experience, the version of us that we currently are, everything that's going on now, everything is a massive buzzing array of energy and matter. We are made of the same stuff. We are the electrons, the subatomic particles, the air, the birds, the reality that you experience. Everything is exactly the same as it was in that double slit experiment. We are made of exactly the same stuff. Therefore, there are multiple realities, multiple versions of us, and the only element that's added to bring the reality forth and make it manifest is our focused attention, the observance of it. That's the only thing that brings it into a fixed point. So, how do we choose a specific reality? Okay, so this is what I want you to do, guys. I want you to imagine yourself in a really wide open space with several pathways in front of you. On each pathway, there's a reality, there are experiences, and there's a version of you. They are all existing exactly at the same time. The wave function in full effect. Once you, as the observer, decides, you make a decision to go down a particular pathway, you have put your energy and your focus on that pathway. What do they say? Where your focus goes, your energy flows. Now that you have embarked upon that particular pathway, it means that you have made manifest, you have brought into one focus point that potential reality. It now becomes your reality. You have the experiences on that reality, and you become the version of you on that reality, in that reality, I should say. So That's how this works. So the reality that you're experiencing right now is because you made a choice and a decision to walk down this particular pathway, which has led you to experience this particular reality and to be this particular version of yourself. But all those other realities, all those other versions of you are still existing in the ether, just waiting for the magic ingredient. And what is the magic ingredient, guys? Your observance, your focused attention, your decisions and your choices. That's what it is. You can choose at any time to change your reality, to experience something different, and to be a different version of you at any time. What tends to happen with human beings is we become very comfortable in the reality we've been experiencing. Maybe it's been several years that we've been in this reality, and it's a comfortable spot because we know what to expect. We don't want too much change because it brings so many unknown factors. But for those of you that want a different reality, you have to make a different decision. It's as simple as that. So first things first, if you really grasp this concept, you really have to be clear on what it is that you want to achieve, on what it is that you want to experience, on which reality you want to make manifest. Because so many choices and options are out there for you, and it's about you making that decision. It's about you deciding where you're going to put your focus and your observance, because that's the magical ingredient. So take your time for those of you that really want to do this. Choose wisely and honor yourselves, and put yourselves in a position where you're going to be able to achieve your actual heart's desire. Do not limit yourself, because the only reason we limit ourselves is because we believe some of this crap, this mumbo jumbo that we're fed, that the world tells us. You should be happy with what you have, and all of these things. And I'm not suggesting you should not be grateful every step of the way. You should. But that doesn't mean that you can't want more and go for more. That doesn't mean that you should limit yourself and be here in this reality that you don't want to be in. You can create another reality. So that's the video. I hope that it's been clear. I know that it's the evening, that I decided that I really wanted to film this for you because I really wanted to explain it in the best way that I know how. So leave me a comment, like, share and subscribe and all of that wonderful stuff, guys. And I will see you in the next video.